Hi everyone, welcome back to our IES General Economics Paper 3 2026 preparation series. The Indian Economic Service IES examination tests not only your ability to solve the numerical problems but also your skill in the in explaining like the economic theories with the logic and the real world examples. And in the general economics paper, three topics such as the industrial organization, market structure, competition policy, monopoly power, and the market concentration are asked repeatedly in the descriptive questions. And today's question is based on one of the most famous debates in the industrial economics, the relationship between the market concentration and the profitability. Now, to score high marks, we must explain different theories instead of giving just one-sided arguments. Okay, so let's begin. Majority of empirical studies examining the relationship between the market concentration and profitability find a positive correlation between the two. How would you like to explain this correlation? Okay. So notice the wording carefully. The examiner is not asking whether the statement is true or false. He is asking basically how can we explain this relationship, and that means we must discuss different economic explanations and then conclude with a balanced answer. Okay. So first, let us understand two important concepts. First is the market concentration. Market concentration refers to the extent to which a few firms dominate an industry. For example, four companies controlling 90% of the market indicate high concentration, and hundreds of firms sharing the market indicate the low concentration. Okay. Now, let's come to the profitability. Profitability refers to the firm's ability to earn profits over and above its cost. Okay, and the question says that the industries with higher concentration often have higher profitability. But why does this happen? Economists have proposed different explanations. So whenever an industrial economics question asking like why, never give only one explanation. Always think, can there be more than one theory? And this habit immediately makes your answer richer and more analytical. Okay. So first, the traditional explanation comes from the structure conduct performance ACP. So according to this theory, the market structure, firm behavior and the market performance. This is the series. Okay. So if only a few firms dominate the market, then competition becomes weaker. Firms gain market power. Prices remain higher than competitive levels and the firms earn the supernormal profits, and therefore the higher concentration leads to higher profitability. For example, imagine a market with only two cement companies. Okay, and since there are very few competitors, they may avoid the aggressive price competition and maintain the higher prices. So as a result, profits increase. Okay, so remember this sequence: high concentration, that means greater market power, that means higher prices, and that means higher profits. Okay, so this is the basic SCP argument. Now comes the another important theory. Some economists argue that the concentration itself is not the real reason. Instead, certain firms are more efficient because they produce at lower cost. They charge competitive prices, gain the larger market shares, dominate the industries, and naturally earn higher profits. And thus, efficiency creates both high market concentration and high profitability. So, concentration is the result of the efficiency, not the cause of the profits. Okay. And this is one of the most common examiner traps. Just ask yourself, does concentration cause profits? Or do efficient firms become concentrated and also earn profits? So the answer depends on the theory you adopt. Okay. So this distinction can fetch extra marks in IES. Now, another important explanation is the entry barriers. Okay, highly concentrated industries usually have barriers such as the huge capital requirements, patents, advanced technology, government regulations, and the strong brand loyalty. Okay, and because the new firms cannot enter easily, existing firms face less competition and continue earning the higher profits. For example, I'm telling you, think about the industries such as the commercial aircraft manufacturing or the semiconductor production. And enormous investment and the technological expertise prevent easy entry. And consequently, a few firms dominate the market and enjoy the relatively high profits. Okay. Now, let us connect with this another important topic. According to the constable market theory, even a concentrated market may behave competitively if entry and exit are completely free. And this means the high concentration does not always imply monopoly power. If potential competitors can enter easily, existing firms cannot charge excessively high prices, right? And therefore, the concentration alone is not sufficient to explain the profitability. Okay, so whenever you write an answer in the IES examination, na, always present both the sides. Never say like high concentration always causes high profit. Instead, write, although empirical studies often find a positive relationship, the explanation depends on factors such as the market power, efficiency, and the entry barriers. So this balanced approach reflects the higher order economic ranking. Okay. So let us take the example of the Indian telecom industry. Okay, so after consolidation, the number of the major firms reduced significantly, and this increased the market concentration. And however, the profitability depends not only on the concentration but also on the technological investment, spectrum cost, operational efficiency, and you can say pricing strategies and the regulatory policies. And thus, the concentration alone cannot fully explain the profits. Okay, so all the things are clear now. So see you in the next session, guys. Bye bye.